Hello and welcome to the Cowboy for Game Yu-Gi-Oh podcast. I'm your host Jake. Today I'm joined by Ben from NolanTCG.
Hello.
And Kurt.
Hello.
How was our week in Yu-Gi-Oh? Let's start with Kurt.
Oh god. Okay, well on Tuesday, it was our Blue Eyes event. As you can see, there's a mat here.
It was kind of...
Yeah, it was kind of our Blue Eyes event because normally it was...
Some people were playing
Blue Eyes.
Yeah, there was a lot of Blue Eyes. Not as much as you would expect from a Blue Eyes structure deck release event, but...
Yeah, no.
I'm confused as to why we didn't just run the Blue Eyes structure deck event on Sunday.
Because you told them not to.
No. They were like, yeah, we're supposed to run the Blue Eyes structure deck the same day as the OTS champs. And I was like, there's a whole Sunday between now and then that you could run this event at.
I think it was more so that more people were going to be there on the Tuesday.
Yes.
That's true.
I also think they're sold out of the Blue Eyes structure decks.
Potentially.
Good deck.
It was a very popular deck.
Yes,
Good
a lot
deck.
of people are playing it.
But
Half the locals are playing it.
I won it with Crystron. I'm enjoying Crystron a lot. Deck does very well when played properly. Still trying to fill out the little engines in it. Was playing Kashtira, was playing Horus. I've just ended up with Terratop for the moment. It's been the better version. Yeah. My matchups on Tuesday were...
Also, who would have guessed sending your engine for cost is the best way to play the engine?
I know. Not Fenrir search
Heart,
unicorn,
heart.
summon a thing, SP banish itself, summon back the unicorn. It's shocking. I'm shocked. Are you shocked?
When he was going through the logic, he was like, but I'm not sure if I like Terratop. I'm like, where on Terratop does it say you can't do anything else in your deck? He was like, oh yeah.
I tried to explain this to you for weeks.
Like,
Literal weeks.
nowhere on the card does it say, sorry buddy, you can't play anymore.
That's true.
It's so free.
Yeah. My matchups on Tuesday were, I forget who my round one was. I knew I versus Loza
It was me.
in round two. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it was you, and you bricked
I lost
very
Viral.
hard.
Game 2, no, nothing. I'm like, finally I get to go first, draw 5 hand traps. I guess I'm passing. No, sir, it wasn't 5 hand traps.
It was
like
3 sets.
Solemn Strike called by droplets. And I was like, okay, set 3, get Lightning Storm.
Bye bye boy. Bye bye.
I was like, oh, you can't be angry about those disruptions. Oh, they're gone.
I was like, I think I get a turn, because like my hand was Ash Droll as well. So I was like, I'm getting a turn. And he hits my back, I'm like, but I don't have anything else after that. And then my draw for turn was like another Ash, and I was like, yep.
Yeah,
This is
so
game.
Raziel, game 1, round 1. Blue Eyes round 2, which, to be honest, Blue Eyes deck pretty good. Round 3, Kashtira, I stomped him even though he shifted me, Lanciered me, shifted me. So, pretty good on Tuesday. Today was our OTS
Very
event.
indecisive as to what you wanted happening with that graveyard.
Yeah.
Everything gets banished. No, nothing gets banished.
No, nothing is bad.
Now everything gets
No,
banished.
everything is fine. Yeah.
Oh,
OTS
good
event, beat Jake in round 1. My OTS event went exactly like our last OTS event. I paired Jank round 1 both.
Yeah.
Do you call me Jank?
Jank.
Jank. I can call myself Jank, thank you.
The fact that he's changing his deck.
Beat him round 1 and then versus Luke in round 2 and lost. So, nothing after that though. So, how was your week?
My week in Yu-Gi-Oh! Has been amazing. It's been so fantastic. I finished X1 at OTS champs again and didn't get my invite. It's been real fun.
Always the bridesmaid.
3 straight OTS champs I've gone X1. I lost the final the first few times and didn't get my invite. This time I lost early.
Actually, that's a good point. So the last 2 before today,
Yep.
you lost in the finals,
And came third.
came
both times.
third.
Yep.
Today, Andrew lost in the finals, came second.
Yeah.
You've been royally fucked.
Yes.
Well, the first one was because I grew.
Yeah, the first one because
I,
draws.
I wasn't going to bring that up, but
Yeah.
if you want to
Yeah.
throw yourself under that bus, then...
No, I know that I technically stole Ben's input, but
Not technically stole. Technicality about it.
my record was better.
Look,
I'm actually shocked that you've been allowed to move where you've moved. Are you planning to murder him in his sleep?
Maybe. Look, there's
He's next to me.
the fact that where the whole no 4 invites at OTS champs with no
It's
pass downs is a bit mad.
Stupid.
The no pass downs thing came into effect today because Harry won. He has his invite, so Bragg didn't get his invite. Who finished third?
Yeah. The no pass downs, honestly, I don't know why they've instituted it.
Seemingly, it's to limit the amount of people at WCQs, but like for us, I don't think
Same
it
as
really
Angel.
matters because there's only going to be 200 people there if they gave open season pass downs.
Yeah, like even at the one where there was like 3 years of stacked invites, there still wasn't that many
They put it in
people.
New Zealand. And then they did a redo in Brisbane.
Yeah, they did it again in Brisbane. Brisbane
fair,
wasn't
The redo
insane.
in Brisbane was... Oh no, it was actually quite empty. Like it
Like
seemed
there
like it
was
a
still a
full
lot
room.
of space.
Yeah. Look, I don't know why we're doing
Like
this.
I feel like if we're suffering for Europe and US's problems, where they obviously have pass down systems, they have a whole bunch of people,
Yeah.
and they obviously don't want to cater to that many
They're ending
people.
up with 2,000 people at WCQ because they're passing. They're already doing like 16 to 32 invites per regional.
Yeah, so I feel like it's not even solving the problem that they're trying to solve.
Yeah.
It's just fucking us over.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yay, Australia!
look, here we
Makes
are.
our oceans be shit.
The fact that they're like, oh, it's fine, just play regionals. Cool. All the regionals are on the
On
same
the
day.
same day.
Mhm.
Like, so far we've had 3 regionals. All 3 were on the same day.
Yep.
I think there was maybe one in Perth last week, apparently. Although I swear there was none on our calendar to say there was an OTS. There was a regional. People have been reporting, hey, I topped a regional online. So, that's
Unless
that.
they're doing the thing that I did and calling it a regional when it's not a regional.
So, here we are.
States.
Yeah, Tuesday night. Look, I'm bricking mercilessly with my deck. No matter what I change, there's a 13% chance of me hard bricking. Happened 4 straight games today, which was wonderful. Against Andrew, I drew just a bonfire in both games, and was like, sick, get ashed, lose.
So are you
People
playing?
really ash the bonfire all that much?
I
No, I got
today.
purged. Sorry.
Ah,
Oh wait, no, sorry. Correction. I opened 5 hand traps past.
Mm-hmm.
So Andrew had the ability to set up a board, and then he just flipped a purge when I drew the bonfire for 10. So I lose.
perfect.
Twice I managed to pull myself out of a hard brick. I think in total today I hard bricked 7 times. So like opened 5 hand traps, no starter, 7 out of my quick math. 3 hands there? I don't know. I think it was maybe out of like
8 games.
11 hands. I drew 7
Just
hard
nothing to
bricks.
start.
Yeah. Which was great. But we'll see how it goes.
Where's
Like,
that tachyon
I have some
card?
ideas. Yeah, I'd really like to have the tachyon card Flycast, but it got delayed till after Flycast. So I'm going to make a couple of small changes and then settle on that for my list. I'm going to put in a couple more consistency cards into my deck and then just kind of figure it out from there. We'll see what happens. Maybe just the laws of statistics hate me at the moment because statistically this shouldn't happen, but it's happening. I've just got to accept that. And that was how my week went in Yu-Gi-Oh! Except for the fart part.
The fart.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you fart it?
I've now moved up my game in the world. I'm now playing Zexal World Lul Carnival on my 3DS as of 20 minutes ago. I've gotten it working, so here we go.
Yes, just out of
DS
shot, there's a bunch
gameplay.
of soldering equipment, which I think was unrelated, but it seems
Unrelated,
like,
yes.
but it looks like it would be.
I'm doing illegal things with all of this stuff.
Oh, an IPA.
Yes. 99.8% IPA.
My week. So Tuesday, I think I went X1. Ended up going 5th because there was a lot of X1s. Got the lucky door prize though, and also won myself this mat. So hooray me! And also Kirk because it was decided by a die roll, and he was the person who rolled the die. So
Which map
Thank
did you
you.
leave with?
that one.
Oh, the same
we
one?
both got
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
Oh, they gave us 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thursday we did some more testing, made me a little bit unsure about the current version of the deck I'm running. Had the OTS champs today, made me very sure that the version of the deck I'm running is not good. It just underperformed at every possible fucking moment. Did nothing for me. So I am going to work on some things this week, which is way too late to be deciding what I'm going to be playing. So we'll see how that goes. And then Master Duel doing some Master Duel things, which we'll get into, I guess, now. Currently Master Duel, we have 2 challenges going in the Legacy Anthology, or whatever the hell it's called.
I played some of this the other day. I was waiting to get my haircut.
So you only ever do it when you need to do other stuff.
Yes.
When you need to
Okay.
wait
If I'm
for
stuck in a
something.
place, yes.
Okay, so there's the Legend Anthology and the Fusion Synchro event. Which one did you do?
The Legend Anthology.
What did you play?
Exodia.
Because it was pre-built?
Yeah.
Yeah, that deck was very annoying.
It works really well.
Yeah. If I went second against it, I would just scoop.
Fair.
Because, like, it doesn't... Like, the interruptions you have aren't enough to stop it. And there's not enough good cards that you can put in to stop it doing the thing.
I'm guessing
Fair.
hand traps are kind of banned.
Hand traps are, like, almost non-existent.
Okay, yeah.
They have imperm, but Exodia has this thing where it can negate spells and traps.
Oh,
so
nice.
it does not give a fuck.
Yes.
I got impermed in one of my games and I was like, oh no. And then my opponent, like, half kind of built a board and I was like, I still have a board wipe in my back row. Activate?
Yeah.
And he was like, scoop.
Yeah. In the Legend Anthology, being able to board wipe at any opportunity that you want, being able to negate a spell and trap, and then if you've opened well enough, having the Heart of Blue Eyes just randomly popping out and fucking getting rid of a monster
Yeah, that's
is
weird.
kind of enough.
I like that. I like that effect. It's just like, send summon.
Yeah. A trap hole in reverse, get rid of your monster, I get one.
Yeah. I like it.
That's why it's once per duel.
But I still like it.
Yeah.
It's cute.
It's great for
interruption.
those that get to play it.
Yeah.
The other event has made me truly appreciate just how bonkers Azamina White Forest is. That deck is insane. Branded did like that cute thing where it like brought out the branded continuous card that like lets you synchro off turn.
A 2, yeah.
Yeah. So branded Bestial walked, so White Forest Azamina could fucking run. That deck like truly does
I
everything.
thought it was going to tell me, like, Brandon did this cute little thing where it summoned a puppet. Azamina can double puppet you.
No. So, like, Brandon tried to do the, like, Wii Fusion and Wii Synchro thing, but they went too hard on the fusion
by
section.
locking you to fusion.
Yeah, so it couldn't do it. But there is no such lock in White Forest Azamina. And they really integrate both of those engines so that they, like, trade off each other. And because it's Master Duel, they still have a lot of the really good shit, like Appaloosa, Baron. I haven't seen them Savage, but I'm sure they could.
Where's
like,
Baron?
It's just fucking insane the shit that deck can do.
Yeah.
And that's another deck that if I went second against it, I just scooped.
Fair.
I can't compete with that.
Again, you see card be played. Nah, scoop, I didn't go first.
Pretty much. Like, they activate Deception, I'm like, boost.
Why do you think I play FTKs? I don't want to sit around and fucking watch the other person play.
Both those events are still going. I think I finished the Fusion Synchro to completion, purely because there was a challenge.
Right to completion.
It's the kind of man I am.
It's Fusion Synchro, so White Forest is just
Full bell.
free.
It's designed to get you to buy
Yeah,
it.
okay.
And because all the Azamina stuff came out, including LZ,
Yeah.
it just fucking goes off.
Oh god.
It's insane. Finished that one because I needed to do more to get the do 20, get the gems kind of thing.
Yep.
Did as much of the Legend Anthology as there was gems, and then noped the fuck out of that.
Yep.
We have one very minor update for Master Duel, which is a new ban list.
The best ban list it could ever be.
Oh, it is possibly
I'm really confused.
the
guys.
worst thing
All
ever.
I've seen is Swap Frog, and I'm like, what happened to Swap Frog?
Well, good news, you've seen half the ban list. Unlimited, we have Swap Frog,
Oh, good, it went the other way. Yay.
Yeah.
and Signet Mining. That is the end of the ban list. Moving on.
We need Signet Mining for Malice.
Yes.
No, we don't.
Why not?
Because Malice don't use it.
But they can.
They could, they don't.
Maybe this is your problem, Jake. Consistency.
Oh, consistency is 100% my problem. But it's not from the Malice section. It's from the other section.
Just put in your Bestials, Signet Mining away a Malice card to search a Malice card, and you Bestial it.
They both have
Combo.
a problem of consistency.
Way to get the combo.
We'll work that out. Anyway, Yeah, that's where Master Duel is at the moment, which is really problematic because with the release of the Azamina cards, Snake Eyes is back to being full power. Oh, and the Fiendsmith. They just have fucking everything.
Yeah, we just never got that format.
No.
However, is Jake just not playing Cyanide Mining because Josh plays Cyanide Mining and Jake doesn't want to do what Josh does?
I've fucking played Cyanide Mining in the
Josh is
past.
playing Cyanide Mining.
No, I mean just in Salad.
Yeah.
I mean, Josh
It is a
isn't
Jake
playing
move.
Salad.
Yeah, but in the past he's played Salad. Don't have Cyanide Mining.
Sure, so what? I don't play any card Josh has ever played in the past, so I have to cut Ash Blossom from my deck? It's flawed logic, Ben!
Are you playing Lancia?
In the side, yeah.
Josh had Lancia like crazy.
You playing Malice?
I had it before he did! It's not what it is!
Is this true? He doesn't own it.
Yeah, it's funny because Tom's now picked up Razio for the weekend.
You mean Bowden's now picked up Razio?
The way that man churns through decks, it's actually horrific.
Look. Also, Josh was out here commenting on Facebook today, despite the fact he's meant to be at work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure there's like some bullshit thing where he's allowed to have his phone on him for emergencies, something, blah, blah, blah. Also, he's working at a liquor shop. Who the fuck cares?
That's the emergency.
The emergency is I'm working in retail.
Jake said he's choosing what news to go to. What thrilling news comes to us next, Jake?
The next bit of thrilling news is a bit of insight as to the next valuable book EX5 storyline. So, this is, for anyone that's unfamiliar, the lore books that they bring out in the OCG explaining the backstory of all the cards you know and love, blah, 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 blah.
We never
so,
get.
the ones that we are
Like
getting this
Morenford.
time...
You love that card.
Is that going anywhere?
Oh, I fucking know.
Good. So, the little blurb goes as such. The Sinful Spoils story moves to its next stage. What kind of a fate waits Diablo-Star at the end of her struggle? Also featuring many other themes. Witness these stories hidden in the OCG cards, with which you can only find here, including some of the stories of Argosar, Malice, Raziel, Ryuj, Fiendsmith, Punk, Evil Twin, Eldritch, and Dragon Maid.
Yay!
The story of Dragon Maid. Also, they...
I've watched Kobayashi. I've seen it.
The Konami approved Dragon Maid.
Okay.
Dragon Tail.
No, we don't talk about that archetype. Fuck that archetype. So the thing that
If
annoys
I
me
was in
with
charge
this...
of it, I don't think I would have approved Kobayashi. That shouldn't exist.
So, the thing that annoys me about this, and I understand why, but it still annoys me, they included the stories for Dragon Maid and Punk, which were two of the three archetypes included in the Trinity box,
Yep.
but not Orcust.
So, do you reckon someone's going to tell me, it's okay, Ben, you can read the Dragon Maid lore. There's a lot of action and fighting at the end. So you commit to watching a whole season of Dragon Maid lore for a 10-second fight scene at the end, and you're like, what the fuck?
So here's the thing. I don't even think it would be that strong because literally none of the Dragon Maid artwork refers to fighting at all. It's literally just these bitches walking around a house.
It's
But
the same
they're
thing about
dragons.
Kobayashi. I was told, watch Kobayashi. The action scene in the final episode is great. I couldn't tell you if it actually existed or not. I got to the final
I think it might
episode
have
and
been a
was
fever
like,
dream.
I just committed to a whole season of this show for nothing. I expect a big transforming dragon massive battle scene. I'm fairly sure I maybe got 2 laser beams.
Which is really weird because I don't think that's what dragons are really known for, is laser beams.
No.
Unless...
Drill beam. They use their drill beams. Like, bang! I didn't have drill beam, ah!
Speaking of dragons and beams, we have the announcement for the OTS 28, before we've got 27 as per usual. So the only card that we have announced so far is the LOB art.
No, it's not.
Is it not? Is
It's
that
the
not
starter
LOB?
deck art.
Starter deck art
Yeah. This is SDK.
of Blue Eyes White Dragon.
I'm happy.
I like this.
It is quite nice. So
This is a card that I want 3 of.
I'm just double checking.
3 of. I side a third Blue Eyes White Dragon so that I don't get bestialed.
Oh no, it does say starter deck. Did I? Oh no, I said LOB.
You said LOB. I said stuff.
So
Yes.
no other hints so far,
Anime.
but what do we think potentially could be some of the others? Because this will be popular, but I don't know if it'll be expensive.
Are we going to talk about the other OTS pack?
No.
Because that also got announced this week.
Yeah,
No.
we'll talk about that in a minute.
Oh.
We're going to talk about that in a minute.
It hasn't been officially released yet.
Shh. It will be by the time the episode comes out.
Yep.
Anyway, predictions for the next. What's a card that was good 2 sets ago? No, to be a card that was good last set. Snake Eyes Poplar. Hey.
They could do Wanted.
No, they'll do a fucking.
They already did Diabellstar though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your point?
There's every chance they might just do a Fire King.
Yeah, bells.
They'll be like, oh yeah, Dinkabu did something. Here's a Fire King card.
I have a weird feeling that Turbulence could get it.
No, I don't want it.
That would be historically late and funny as fuck.
I know.
Airlift and OTS pack. Didn't stop Droll.
Oh, what's the fucking flippy one? What's he called? Is that... No, that's not Turbulence.
Mimical
one.
something.
No. The Rescue Ace flippy one.
King of the Feral Imps. King of the Feral Imps is going to get an ulti.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd actually be pretty good.
That's a good take.
It's King of the Feral Imps. Mark my words.
Have we always gone a spell?
Not
Not
always.
always.
I feel like
No.
Sometimes it's been very monster heavy, like OTS 21 was all monsters.
oh yeah, true. Okay.
Not going to debate you on
It'd be
that.
cool if we got a Dominus card as an ulti.
Yeah.
For Wild again. Yay.
No.
Yeah, just print that bitch into the ground.
Yeah, please don't.
It's okay, Max C's getting reprinted.
Max C ulti. Oh wait,
We already had that.
it's getting in Stampede.
Wait, do we have OTS? Yeah, we have an OTS.
Yeah, we have an
We have an
OTS.
Astral Pack Max C,
Yeah.
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 Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, as
Reprint.
as was referred before, we do have the full announcement of what's going to be in our OTS 27. So we already knew the Sage with the eyes of blue.
The good ulti.
Quite nice, to be honest. And then the other two, questionable. We have the Silhat Rabbit
Shit.
and Dark Fusion.
Shit.
The Dark Fusion for Edison?
Look, Silver Lining, it did need a reprint.
It did need a reprint.
Did it need an ulti?
No.
This just feels like sort of throwing Hero a bone. We gave you a
does
set.
go in Edison, yeah?
I'm not fucking. Yeah, it does.
Cards.
Yeah.
Cards.
What,
Yeah.
what if they're going to start sneaking in an Edison card for every main set?
That'd be cool,
Like
but
every
Dark
OTS.
Fusion's not the
Supers,
one.
I can get behind. Give them
Yeah.
a super or two. Don't dedicate the fucking ulti slot.
Give me an ulti
Like
gadget
this,
in each of the
this
next 3
feels like
sets.
this feels like a grab because the new Supreme King stuff uses that, and
Yeah.
it's like, oh, it's for that, even though no one plays it.
People play it. You just don't see them because they play on other days of the week.
Yeah, they're there on Fridays. The supers that we have, some good, some weird. So
They're
we-
all weird, Jake.
They're
Name
all
one
shit.
good one.
Masquerade.
What?
Masquerade.
Oh, sorry. You mean the card that was already a Chase Super in the last side set they released?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I
back
actually
to
think the token is the best out of all of them.
anyway.
Because you've got a White Forest card that's not the right White Forest card.
I mean, it's nice that they got an upgrade.
It's the one
Do you
of.
not? Do you not appreciate the
It's
upgrade?
the one of, not the 3 of.
Do you
I
appreciate the
would
upgrade?
rather than 3.
Do you not? If
Nah.
you chose between 1 or 0, would
I
you
don't have
prefer
the deck
1?
anymore, so I don't care.
You don't have it all.
Huh?
I thought you just sold the secret stuff. I
Nah,
thought you kept
I
the
sold it
QCRs.
all.
Brah.
I sold
Jake
it
wanted
all.
it.
No, I didn't.
Jake wanted.
I peaked with brain power trying to pilot branded. I'm not doing any fucking other nonsense.
Why the Ghost Trick?
Well, don't skip ahead, you whore. Anyway, we've got the Magistus Water Dude.
Again.
I knew the Magistus was going to be reprinted somewhere. I have a feeling it's going to be in Stampede as well. But he was one of the Ultras before, so good that he's being reprinted. The Scape Ghost token.
Oh, this is Escape Ghost? I thought
yeah,
this was a
lucky.
Memento token.
No, it's zombie.
Ah.
Spooky.
Yeah, but I just thought this was a Memento token.
No.
Oh, that makes it significantly lower down on the list.
Yeah, I thought it was weird that you'd like honed in on a scapegoat token.
Look, I thought it was the token for Memento. Also, it would have been nice if they did like 4 different.
We don't know that
Space
it happened.
Yeah, true. That's true.
We've got Grave Squirmer, really timely reprint
Yep.
for
It's
Ubel
a
that's
good
completely
one
unplayable.
format.
It's
Too late.
a good read.
Chandra, which is
One format too
okay.
late.
Yeah, I mean it's nice that you can get a one of in your OTS
Yeah.
playset. I meant to say Sequence that was gonna get a super
Probably
somewhere.
the best
The
one.
best one.
Yep. White Lord, the mill card for Skull Servants.
They always sneak a white OTS super in.
Yep. The simultaneous equation cannon.
Probably the second best
Yeah,
reprint here.
Ghost Trick Doll for some reason.
Yep.
sure.
So potentially Ghost Trick are getting random support cards soon.
Or it's
Don't
gonna-
like the sound
like
of
a pack fill bonanza.
And as I mentioned before, Masquerade. And a
100%
bunch
not
of
needed.
commons that I... Oh, actually, no, there is one common I
Masquerade
will...
was in
Yes.
quarter century set.
No.
Rarity collection.
Masquerade was in the last side set, the Raziel set, which you could get as a chase super rare because it was a rare that you could get upgraded.
Yeah, but Masquerade was also in Rarity collection.
Was it? No, surely.
Yeah, because I pulled a QCR one for Jake.
Rank 4.
What?
No.
No, not
Number
Masquerade,
4,
the Blazing
104,
Dragon.
Or 94, whichever one it is.
Where is he?
The.
Whoop, wrong way. That one.
Yeah.
Number 104.
Ah,
okay.
This is the card that people use to search the Rising
Wrong
stuff.
Masquerade.
Yeah,
And then there's another one that they use to search the Floodgate.
Yes.
Okay.
Or
Next
do they
set,
use that
My
one as well?
bad.
I think you can use the Floodgatey one to search both. I'm not 100% sure on that.
Anyway, I wasn't going to mention the commons, but then I realised there's a very important reason why we do mention the commons.
There's actually a couple of not terrible common reprints.
Yep. So we've got Aggregator, which is fine.
That's a good
Kind
read.
of needed.
We've got the Crystron, which is a little bit gross, but also
It
fine.
actually needed a reprint.
The Citri did.
The Citri
Sulfony
and
did
the
not.
Sulfony. Yep. I was hoping that he would say the names just before I needed to say them. Perfect. There's a...
I actually think it's because they're the only two that weren't printed common back in the day. All the others were
that
printed
makes
as
sense.
Yeah.
commons.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Few Speedroid cards,
Besides
few
the
Evil
good
Hero
synchro.
cards.
Not in here. Could have been in here as a super. Not.
Could have been an ulti.
Power Stone, something or other.
Yeah, the Floodgate.
Yeah,
Needed a reprint.
Yeah, the Skill Drainer Home.
Although I think that might actually be the second OTS reprint that it cuts out.
I think so.
Yeah,
And then I would say the most interesting one. Oh, there's also another Magistus card, but no one gives a fuck about that one. That one's the worst one. It is. The most interesting one
He's trying to remember
is
the name.
the Plush Fire.
There we go, you got it.
Yeah. Or behind the scenes, these are all in German, so I'm like relying purely on my memory and pictures. It's a little bit tricky. So, while I can't confirm it with this particular picture, as I mentioned, German, I have checked the database and the text has already been changed for Plush Fire. So we will be getting this back eventually in the next ban list.
Are we segueing into the ban list?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look at
Jake
me.
got a segue
Look at-
going.
I've got 2 segues.
Like a segue.
I've been segue heavy.
He's trying to get his game up. From him being away and you taking shit on him.
Yeah, just to bring that episode up for a bit, every opportunity,
Yeah.
every single one, you're just like, see, Jake, you suck.
Yeah, but that was the only way to get you to watch it.
I watch them all.
No, you don't.
I do.
Because
I watch to see what you call me at the start, because that's another fucking thing.
just a quick Mulchummy market watch. There are none on market.
yeah.
Great, okay. So, segue, ban list. What do we think is going to change?
Oh, we're looking at Ben first?
Yeah.
Let's hope that it's gone from phone to phone. Well, that sucks.
It didn't.
Nope.
So it went from iPad to phone, but...
I did.
Oh, it did.
I just
There
had to
you
refresh. Okay. So it's time for Ben's ban list prediction.
Mm-hmm.
Drum roll, please, people. Banned. I have 1 card. Dimension Shifter.
go. Interesting. Okay.
Because it's going to be too late by the time we get it. Because they're going to stop playing the deck for the card for Lion's Insight. So yeah, time to get rid of it. That's the only ban that I have. By all means, there could be other cards worth banning, but I don't really think there's anything tremendously worth banning at the moment.
Now, Before we move on,
Yep.
are we doing our entire list,
Our entire list, our
or are
entire
we
list.
doing bit by bit?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I intentionally didn't put Plushfire on here because Plushfire is brought up after the fact, after I wrote my list, so I haven't put Plushfire on here. But for limits, I have 5 changes. Getting a little wild. Mainly because they need to have... They need to have...
Looking at my enormous limit list and like,
So, limited, I've got Bonfire and Draw
Okay.
Swarm.
okay.
My
Yeah.
2 cards going to limited as a
Okay.
hit for both Malice and Ryziel. The Ryziel one's obvious. Bonfire is the card they're limiting because they're going to have to try and sell the new card.
Yeah.
Make my deck that I'm already struggling with consistency for. Limited, I have so coming up to limited, Summon Sork, for same purposes as Plushfire.
Okay.
Then I've got Masterpiece because they made a big song and dance about it being in Bonanza, and Nightmare Goblin because it doesn't really do anything in Master Duel. So, toe in the water, time to jump in. Give us 1 Goblin back. Semi-limits, I've got the dramatic, impactful semi-limiting of Engraver. Just a light little
Yeah.
so that they can still sell the reprint but say they hit the card at the same time. And then I've got Barrage going up to 2, not doing anything at 1.
Yeah,
Not going to do anything at 2.
That's fair.
And then Unlimited, I've got the semis. So Jar, Monkey Board, Ava, and the Dangers.
Yeah.
And that is my ban list.
So mine. So admittedly, there was a couple of things that were obvious that I kind of glazed over, but I've made up for it by throwing out some randoms. So
Classic Jake ban list, baby.
I'm not in it to win. I'm here to have fun. So bands. I have 2. Cash to Rebirth.
Yep.
Stop using them as bodies.
We've been saying that forever.
Yes. And IP Masquerena.
Yeah.
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 That card's need to go for a while. It's probably too late, so now's the perfect time.
It's not really being used at the moment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now's the
at
perfect
all.
time.
It's too late.
Yeah.
It's too late.
Yep. Limits. I have a few. So I also had Bonfire.
Yep.
I also had Allure.
Yeah. I was tossing up on a law.
I also had
Yep.
yeah. Also had Masterpiece and Jewels.
Yep.
Yep.
And then I went a bit crazy.
Taxi doesn't like.
No, Birth's
Oh,
already hit.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Stuff coming back.
Yeah. It is very much stuff coming back. Prankies Meowmew to 1.
I would like that.
Like that deck hasn't done.
Anything.
Give Dinka Boy something. He won OICS
yeah.
with 3
Yeah, he
structures.
doesn't-
Give him something.
Wind-Up Zenmaity.
Yeah. Have you got Hunter banned? You should probably
I
add
have
Hunter
not.
banned if you're putting that there.
Nah, there's that much disruption in the formats. I don't think it's necessary. Like, if you got Melchami, this whole thing's dead.
Fair. However, don't want to risk
Zodiac Trident to make the barrage limit
it. Yep.
mean something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Link Karibo, because the deck that made it a problem is no longer a problem.
That's true. I was thinking that.
Yeah. I do just kind of think Link Revo limits game design, but sure.
I mean, they just substituted with other things, right? Like, it's only a
Yeah,
problem
I
if
know,
you're like
right.
using it to start effect dodging and all that
Yeah,
nonsense.
the tribute back is strangely matters.
Plus, the tribute back could potentially be a buff to the Yummy deck down the track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yummy.
It could be taken through as yummy support.
Yummy.
And then because I hadn't finished my list before we got to this point, Plushfire.
Yes.
Yeah.
Semis, just the 2. I've got the Phantom Skyblaster, because that hasn't done anything in years.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that card is.
It summons tokens.
It's like discard summon tokens up to the number of monsters your opponent controls or something similar.
Sure.
I can't actually remember what it does. I just know it summons tokens. It used to be the 1 card, like,
It used to be like a
nonsense.
1 card firewall.
Can the tokens be used for
Yes.
material? Okay.
Yeah, the card was printed pre-link format.
Yeah.
Like open season, buddy. Open season. It's like Grinder Golem.
Yeah.
and then this is a bit of a pet one, and it will probably be on my lists forevermore. Unchained Shavara.
I'm just surprised Fenrir wasn't here.
To be honest, it could.
Well, it's only
My only
the deck
thing-
that like is running the most fiend stuff is
Yeah, bell.
Ubel, and Ubel's only running 1, and it's not a problem as long as Ryziel is in the format. But yeah, I cannot see it coming back. And then Unlimited. I just have 2 cards, the 2 Pearly spells, Sleepy and Delicious.
Okay, yeah. They've been on there. Pearly hasn't been doing anything.
Correct.
Huge buff for Pearly though.
I know.
There is a caveat to all of this, though,
Yep.
because obviously the timing of the ban list is going to be an important factor.
Yeah, and
so
getting
this
stuff
is all
in
based on Stampede
Yeah.
release.
Yeah.
If the ban list comes out post Stampede, I have a couple more. Banned, Closed Moon,
Yep.
Yeah.
and limited, Engraver, and Flualos.
No. Engraver, maybe. Also, if you're banning Closed Bin, I don't think you need Limit Engraver. Full Arlos, at some point, yes. Not yet.
I don't know. Like, I don't know how many reprints they'll actually want to do with this.
I think this time next year, we'll be talking with a ban for Arlos. But it's not this time
No,
next
but then
year.
Kurt will lose his bet.
Damn.
Me. Oh, yeah, because it's not this year.
That was your ban list.
My ban lists. I have 3 bands. I have Shifter, Dweller, and I don't know what its full name is, but the Twin Eclipse.
Eclipse Twins?
Yep.
That is his full name, just the other way around.
Yeah.
I don't know its full
Twin.
name. Says the wrong way around.
Yeah. So I think Eclipse Twin is going to get banned because it was a super.
I think that's really aggressive on Raziel. Considering Malice, we got to remember Malice is about to be fucking insane.
I as much as I agree with Malice being broken, I think Eclipse Twin at the moment is just stupid.
It could be worse.
Like, you have a 1-card body that ends up being 5 interruptions.
Yeah.
Like, I think Eclipse Twin's going. Limited, I have X-Raziel and Bonfire. I've got...
It's going really fucking hard on Raziel. They've still got to sell more Raziel stuff, buddy.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, but the Raziel stuff is garbage.
Well, they've still got to sell the 1 card that's worth anything out of fucking the new set.
What set are we getting that in? Is it Supreme Darkness?
No, that's in
We
our...
already
No,
have
sorry,
that.
no, that's
Alliance
the current
Inside.
one.
The
Alliance
Kingdom,
Inside.
No, the
Yeah.
Kingdom-y set is the Anubis set is the set with
The Mace set.
Oh,
comes
no, I
with
don't give a
Tachyon
shit about
card.
that. The actual Raziel card, like the
Oh,
named
the
Raziel
name-
card.
named Raziel
yeah,
card?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Alliance
Alliance Inside.
Okay, cool.
That card's dog shit.
Yeah.
So I got another hit for Tenpai being at Pydra going limited.
Damn.
I just feel like that deck needs to die. It needs to go.
Yep.
Fiendsmith tracked the one.
Yeah?
Bestial Druist the one, which is it should be there. My unbans,
In the OCG, they also have the other
the
shit.
Siren Eater one and
It's not Siren, it's the other one.
Boldrick.
Yeah, they're Baldrick one.
Yeah, because
They're all
get
good.
to effectively use it as a hand trap.
Yeah.
Like, all the time.
My unbans are Summon Sorcerer.
Sorceress?
Sorceress.
Don't
I don't know
misgender.
the name. You've got Plus Fire because we know that it's in the OTS. I've done Red Reboot.
Oh, if only.
Kurt's
But
never
that
played
would-
with Red Reboot before.
No, I have.
But that would-
We need it for Malice.
That would... with a bow, it probably wouldn't do as much to Malice as you would hope.
But a Bow can lose to Ogre.
I think Red Reboot could come back. Heavy Storm.
Jesus. Tell us more about how much you hate Malice.
And my little pig is Halky Vibrax because I'm playing Christian. So give us back.
I'm going to reban all those tuners that they brought back.
Nah, that's not going to do anything. Or just errata Halky Vibrax.
Rah!
Errata Halky
Did you ever play with
Vibrax.
Halcyon Vibrax?
No!
This
I got the card as soon as it got banned.
Bruh.
This sweet summer child wants all these cards back that he's never played under.
He
And
wants
is like,
to-
I'm sure it'll be fine.
That's the normal summon jet sync.
Max
make
Seed
you
at
win
3.
game.
Koalos is nothing.
You know how you said, like, your deck kind of struggles if, like, you don't get the continuous trap up and, like, you don't have that recursion and the recycling and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff? Imagine if someone just said no to that as a quick play action from hand.
It's okay, you get to set from deck.
It's only a 1.
You get to set any trap from your deck, Kurt.
I'll just
But
say
you're locked out for the turn. Good luck.
Engraver the 2. So track the 1, engraver the 2.
Man's gone wild on the hits.
Yeah.
Man's like, ban everything that's not a Christian card.
Yeah, if it's not a water
Well-
type that isn't a Mermal,
Malice, though. Malice gets tapped.
yeah, no, because he wants to bring back every other card that's just like,
Cards
we banning
going-
Water Barrier Statue?
Huh?
Why aren't you banning Water Barrier Statue?
oh yeah, we didn't do that.
I
Huh?
don't care.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, my deck's what is it? I don't care.
Invite him on for one ban list prediction.
My unbans completely are Lightning Storm, Psyframe Gear Gamma, and all the ones that came to 2.
Fuck.
So danger.
My God.
We need Gamma back.
Bold.
We need Gamma back.
Kurt really wants to activate his Foolish Burial and activate his Grave Effects and have them protected.
Yes.
Man wants full insulation.
Yes.
What would they do? Sorry, not they. What would you do if, for whatever reason, they decided to limit one of your Crystron cards?
Which one?
I don't know. Whichever one means the most to you.
You can still play it.
Yellow Pony. Yellow Pony gets limited.
Yellow Pony.
Yeah.
The
I don't know.
Sulphony?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, sure. I'll still play it. I'll just play more cards to get to that card. I'll play 3 of the other one.
This is a devious list. Absolutely devious.
And yours
Speaking of
is
devious,
not.
speaking of devious, don't ruin my segue, you bitch.
I was also doing that segue.
We have the announcement, or the hint rather, at the next Jump promo. And this one is called, Dark Karibo.
Okay, fair.
Dark Karibo is his name.
It's going to discount that Dark Fusion.
So we know that it's a level 1 Dark, but as yet we do not know its effects. It'll be announced on March 7th. So my prediction is rather than mitigating battle damage, it'll reflect the battle damage. That is my assumption as to what it'll do.
My guess is we'll add Dark Fusion.
Imagine if it did, though.
Yeah.
Just making all of the Supreme King support completely irrelevant.
Yep.
Because you have a Fiend. No, it probably wouldn't have 0 attack, but it would be funny
Actually
if it
called
were.
Supreme King support?
Well, that's the iteration of... See, okay, here's the thing
I
with
shouldn't
Hero.
ask.
There's like 17 different iterations
I
of
thought it
like
was
the
just Dark
lines of
Hero
support.
You know that deck, that shit. Jake knows everything about it.
He loves heroes.
I know nothing
One
about
battle they'll
Crystron. How
save
dare
him.
you?
Fuck you.
He knows how to fight, right?
You opened yourself up for that, you duplicitous whore. Anyway, we'll wait to see what those effects are. But moving on to questions. A fresh one. If you weren't aware, we do have a Discord. Link is in the description below. Feel free to jump in, say hi, and ask us questions. Our first one this week comes to us from... Actually, I'm just trying to work out where... we've done that. Paul Pelican, actually. It's been a while since we've seen him in the Discord.
Because we're going to see him next week. Maybe.
Maybe. He does have wife and children now, so it's harder.
Oh, god damn it. Things getting in the way.
Plus, he's also in
family.
the middle of school year, so it's a whole thing. Anyway,
He's also in another state.
yeah. Well, I mean, there's planes for that, but like.
There's planes and plans.
Anyway, Paul asks, should there be a segment where the tournament is run separately for age at the other end of the spectrum from Dragon Duels? For example, 40 plus. This might keep people in the game for longer. So the issue with that is that Konami seemingly has no issue with keeping older people interested in the game. It's bringing in the fresh people.
Maybe you want to word that differently. As someone who nearly qualifies for 1000 Dragon Duel, you should maybe refresh that sentence.
I'm trying to pinpoint where the problem is. New players. They have a problem bringing in new players.
Yes. That's a better way to put it.
So,
Yeah.
like, and there's different avenues that they've tried to do this, but they seemingly aren't working because the average player age seems to increase with the player base every year.
That's because that's how time works.
No, but like, if there was an influx of new people coming in, the aggregate would be somewhere around the same, but like the average age is jumping up by like a year and a half every year.
Okay.
Rush Jules will save us.
Yeah, Rush Duels will save us.
By getting people into a completely different format?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Explain.
Well, you see, the kids all want to play the Rush Duels because it's on the TV. They have the anime for the Rush Duel, they won't play Rush Duel. Then you get
Okay.
to the Fusion arc and they'll be like, I like purple cards, it's fun, and then they'll play Branded.
No.
Yes.
That's like saying that someone's interested in like their additions in kindergarten. You're like, oh, if you like this, you'll love fucking spatial theory.
I thought you were going to say math make.
No. Anyway,
Addition and subtraction, they know that.
the thing is, I don't think there's really a necessary thing to separate the oldies as such.
No.
It's 1000 Dragon Duel.
But anyway, there's no need for it.
No need for 1,000 Dragon Door?
No.
Okay. Paul just wants his own bracket to win.
What are you trying to say
Little
about
does he know,
Paul?
Jake's coming for him.
You say that like you're fucking young, like you're in your 30s now.
Yep.
You glazed over it in your birthday. You literally fled the country so I couldn't give you shit on the day that you turned the age that you gave me shit for.
Off I went. Also, it was Andrew that gave you a lot of shit on your 30th.
Yeah.
It was Andrew.
Oh, you're going to say on this podcast that's recorded every week that you don't give me shit for my age.
I never made fun of you for turning 30. That was Andrew.
You've
Checked
always
it.
been an old dog, Jack.
It's fine. I still look younger than most anyway. Next question from 666 is, what has been your highest value possession you have sold? Yu-Gi-Oh or non-Yu-Gi-Oh related?
I'm assuming we're not counting cars.
I mean, if it's the highest value asset that you've ever sold.
Yeah, it'd be a car. One of them.
Well, no, well, I see this question as something that you've let go that you didn't want to let go.
I mean, it doesn't necessarily say, like, infer regret.
Okay.
Someone buy my current car. I want to buy a new one.
Surely the value on that's not that good.
Oh, yeah. Like, if
Because there's so many. I see them every day.
Because they're cheap as fuck to begin with.
Yeah.
Like, they resell for like 12,000.
Oh, that's not that bad.
I'm like, if I can get like 10, I'd be happy. Like, I'd take 8.
And it wouldn't have that many Ks on it either.
No, I just think got like 35,000.
Oh, that's more than I thought it would be. How long have you had it
I had
now?
that car 6 years.
Oh, 6. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, they
You've
think
had that car a
that's
lot
much.
longer than I thought.
My
Huh?
car has 200.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's called buying new cars.
yeah, your cars are also shit.
This is just an attack at me at this point.
Yes.
Who would have thought that you made a comment on me and you'd get fucking retributed for it?
Whatever.
Maybe my old PC, but even then I upgrade to a new PC, so it wasn't something I didn't want to sell. Typically, I only sell things if I'm ready to move on from them. Like, I sold my Fiendsmith stuff because I wanted to live life up in Japan.
I haven't really sold much.
Yeah.
I mean, you've sold a few QCRs and things in your time.
My only, like, the most expensive thing that I've sold is the Starlight Wind Charmer.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I did that.
I sold
Because then
my
it got reprinted.
Starlight Ultimate Slayer. That was a good deal. I needed a third secret. I got the third secret in a couple $100. I was like,
I didn't even know I had that Starlight.
Sweet.
I just went through my binder and went, oh, this card's shiny.
I'd say the highest value thing that I've sold. So I remember selling a max rarity Mermail core. At the time, I took under because like I was in a tricky spot. So that was a regretful sale, but that is still less than what I sold my Starlight Triple Tactics Talent for, because that was like 700-ish at the time.
yep.
And then just above that is my first car, which I sold to like a workmate at the time for like $1,000 and a bottle of Grey Goose.
Yeah.
The Grey Goose was so that I could. Actually, I won't say that because that may be illegal. Next question.
Who's going to put it in his ass?
Next and last question is from Bra Guy.
Legal?
Quick brag, drop the spring rolls. Next to the last question from Rye Guy. What is the best concert you've been to?
Oh,
This is a great answer for me.
go spin to 1.
0.
Oh, 0.
You haven't been to any.
I haven't even seen Jimmy
to
Barnes.
anything.
You're about to say, but I haven't even seen Jimmy Barnes. I'm about to say, look at him.
I have no input into this question.
Best. Look, it's probably like one of the sound waves from like back in the day. Maybe the second one that I went to. Yeah, it's gonna date me a little bit there. Yeah, I went to like. I used to go to all the sound waves every year. I think the one with Blink and the Offspring. I really enjoyed that one. Best single concert that I've been to. Honestly, I get pretty like old man crotchety when it comes to going to concerts.
No.
Like, I'll be like really enjoying part of it, and then someone will be just there to ruin my day, and I'm like, "Fuck you!"
Yeah,
Why
that's the
you gotta
problem
be
with
that
these
person?
concerts is other people.
Yeah, like, so
That's not even a joke.
I, like, back in the last year, I went to go see Pearl Jam. And, like, it's a fairly older crowd, very mellow crowd compared to what you'd normally get at a concert. But I ran into the issue of just, like, the dude in front of me was, like, just about, like, chin height, so I could see, like, well over him. But he really wanted to, like, lean back when he was singing. So I got headbutted, like, 4 times. And I was, like, just copping shots in the chest. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Singing.
Yeah, then I went to Blink. Rise Against was really great. Really enjoyed the Rise Against set. And then, like, the Blink set was decent, but, like, much as I learned from going to see The Offspring, which is going to be the next story that I tell, the people that were teenagers when those came out, like, people that were, like, 20 to 25 when The Offspring and Blink were huge,
Oh yes, teenagers.
yeah, today are just, like, asshole mid-40s people that are just, like, just dicks. And I'm like, okay. So same thing, when I went to go see The Offspring, Sum 41 before was fantastic. And then, like, all the really old aggressive people showed up, and I was like, okay. Like, the Rise Against mosh pit was... sorry, not Rise Against. The mosh pit for Sum 41 was, like, good energy, good vibes. And then it just got aggressive for The Offspring. And at the same time, like, The Offspring's not the kind of band that you can mosh super hard to, but people were like, I'm just going to punch people. And I was like, you're just doing this because you want to hit people. But yeah, that's my answers.
So
None of them were specific which one was the best.
no, you've taken what's the best concert you've been to as, please tell us everything about the concert you've ever been
We
to.
can cover more concerts.
No, you're done.
The best thing about the Offspring...
Shut the fuck up.
The best thing about the Offspring concert was that it was 2 blocks from my house, so I could walk home.
Great. Moving on. So I haven't been to a great deal of them myself. So I can count on one hand the amount of concerts I've been to.
Same.
I got to see Papa Roach in a room with 200
Shut
people.
the fuck up!
That was pretty fun. That was actually probably one of the best concerts I've been
Stop talking. Okay, you've answered the question now.
No.
Commit, speak it.
to. So Papa Roach was the opener.
Oh my fucking
I
Christ.
showed up, watched Papa Roach, and then like the main band came on that I gave 0 fucks about. I was just like, oh cool, I'm going home. It's 8:45 and I'm on the way home. Sick.
Great.
Also, yeah, there's like 200 people there.
Are you
Again,
done?
2 minutes from my house. Yes, for now.
Great. So, again, not a lot of concerts or shows that I've been to. I've only been to one festival. That was, Future. When Swedish House Mafia headlined.
That's not a festival.
Well, I said festival. And you also said a festival when you said
Yeah.
the fucking first thing.
DJs don't
Shut
count,
the
though.
fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Not a rave.
Shut the fuck up.
They're arguing again.
No, I'm just trying to tell my story in the same vein that he did, and he said, shut up. So anyway,
DJs don't count.
you don't count. So, went
not a
there.
musician.
Wasn't that great because I was there with my sister and her boyfriend, now husband.
At least I had a happy ending.
And I didn't take any drugs, so there's that. My first ever concert was the Veronicas. Not that bad, but very PG.
My sister went to that concert.
It was fun. Went to Lady Gaga at some point as well. That wasn't as good because she couldn't do all of the songs in Wynn Stadium because her set didn't fit.
Sorry, I can't do this because I'm all about the
Legitimately,
theatrics.
she cut like 2 or 3 songs out of her usual set that she would have done in Sydney and did do in Sydney because the set pieces in that particular one didn't fit.
No, you're missing the part where they do...
You're missing the part where you shut the fuck up!
Wollongong is just a warm-up for the Sydney shows.
They did the Sydney shows first, so you're wrong.
Okay. I remember Elton John did Wollongong and only played half the set.
Yeah, that's Elton though. He's old. But the best one I've been to is probably Panic. That was a few years ago. That was quite good. We skipped out on, I think it would have been Dying in LA to go get drinks.
No, not so much.
Because that was like the slow piano ballad, blah, 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 blah. But the rest of it was great. And yeah, I don't think at any of those shows I've had problems with like people.
Yeah. I should have got Papa Roach to sign a copy of Last Resort.
Are you definitely done now? Doesn't matter because the podcast is done. Thank you all very much for listening and watching. If you are watching along, feel free to like and subscribe. If you are listening, feel free to favorite. Jump into our Discord, ask us some questions. At some point soon, we will have hopefully some more details about where we'll be on the day of YCS. So keep posted in the Discord as to when that info goes up. And we'll hope to see you all there. Peace.
Bye.